Get ready for the story of a lifetime. It happened today. It is the best, most funniest class story. It starts off in a public speaking class of college. We're just doing our persuasive speeches and there's our final speeches. It starts off in a public speaking. First, it starts off with a person who is very into fitness and tries to get rid of sugar and aspartame and just switches to stevia. First, it starts off. Second speech is from a pro-life conservative that wants us to switch our opinion on abortion and abolish it altogether, even for rape victims. And second speech, and obviously it's a very touchy subject, and obviously it was a little bit awkward for everybody involved, but kudos to her for standing up there, and obviously it's a very touchy subject. Backstory on her: she's a very Christian, conservative. She makes her own clothes, crochets, homeschooled all her life. So backstory, and she was for only abstinence, only education and everything. And then we did this next speech. The next speech was about choosing mechanical pencils over normal pencils. That legitimately was the subject. The next speech after that was where it got interesting. Drum roll, please. It was about the legalization of brothels and prostitution. So, difference. Drum roll, please. So everybody was able to hold back their laughter and just wait until the end. But everybody was staring at this one pro-life conservative, just staring. So everybody was, and so until the end, we were all good, just little snickers here and there. And then this conservative is just looking around, just ignoring. And so until the end, and I kid you not, so she's ignoring them the whole entire time. And then she looks at me, specifically, and she just shakes her head. And I kid you not, bust out laughing. And then behind me, I guess they were looking at her too, and just burst of laughter for a minute. And oh my god, it was so bust out. Laughter starts to cease and everything. And then it's question time, and I asked the person that gave the speech, I was like, how did she think about the Japanese robot? Laughter starts to cease and everything. And so the person is all for it, just it's nothing different from a dildo. And giant laughter. Oh my god, it was funny. So, and I forgot to mention, so the person that was giving the speech about brothels, when she made a mistake, she said Jesus. And oh my god, that was funny too! And so she was the last speech, and so I went up to both of them individually, and I was like, oh, that must have been so awkward for you, to the conservative. So she was one about the brothel, and I tell her, and I was like, oh my god, that was hilarious. I'm so sorry that I laughed and everything. And then she said this. I was like, no, it's all good. I was like, I'm really glad that everybody was able to control the laughter until the end, because I would have said Jesus or made a mistake again. And I was like, no. And so apparently, and she almost said pocket pussy instead of dildo. And I was like, oh my god, thank goodness you didn't say that. That might have killed her. And so background about the other one, she had been through an abused home and just raised